Hello, welcome on in. Now I'm going to be going over each Sunday until November 24th some second moon readings. Now earlier today, I pulled Pure Spirit for Purification and Net Caster. So that is preparation. And honestly, our spirit is preparing us for the fifth dimension. It is preparing us to not only sit in the third dimension, but to transmute energy from the third dimension and to gather our fourth dimensional tools, because in the fourth dimension we have time as a tool, and get our bearings, our energy, our emotions into the fifth dimension. So let's read in a little bit deeper for this. Now, actually, most of the decks that I was called to read from are either new, like this deck. So I will be utilizing the book with you guys. Singing Stones, transmit your vibration, use your voice. Singing Stones. So I love this. How to not only purify your vibration, but really get out of your comfort zone. If you've recognized or noticed yourself humming, whistling, it is time to openly, without judgment or embarrassment, just start singing your tune. Start singing whatever song that is really coming into your mind. It's meant to purify your cellular makeup. It's meant to purify something that has been pulling you into the third dimension and almost feeling like you're stagnant in that dimension. And when you feel fear, or you feel a limitation within your schedule, so let's say you feel like you're running out of time to complete a task, that's when you want to crank up some high frequency vibrations. You want to start humming, start singing. Maybe you have a drum. Start drumming your heart out. This is where our spirit is purifying our way of transmuting stagnant energy. What the worms know. What the worms know. I really love that we got that card, because what the worms know, worms, so if you know anything about worms, they decompose, they digest, and they translate a bunch of garbage in our ecosystem, and they're creating the dirt that, we see dirt, we see mud, but it's from the worms consuming certain things, almost anything. That's why you compost. You hear about people composting with worms, right? And this is where we are in a stage, and this mini moon is assisting us in composting third dimensional trauma, third dimensional triggers, composting these energies that we've been told to let go, don't associate with that, and almost like bury your feelings, push past the feeling. And that's where we're no longer letting go in that sense. We're no longer releasing parts of ourselves for later. We've come to a point, an energetic point, where we're utilizing those triggers, those traumas, those energies, those emotions, and we're actually changing them. Because this huge fifth dimensional shift is a new start of using and not wasting energy, of composting energy. I really love that. So we are actually getting a throat chakra purification is what I'm seeing. So even clearing your throat, utilizing throat chakra crystals, checking your lymph nodes, especially up here. That's what I'm seeing, a lot of different pressure. So maybe you've been utilizing or working on them and it needs to be decongested. Dragon Keeper. So our personal power is being prepared to come out, but first we need to understand how to take care of what is holding space for our power. So we're keeping a hold of our power, we're resting our power, and it's almost as if a lot of your power that is getting ready to rev up in our new 5D reality is going to be coming from your voice and how unique you're expressing yourself. But there's a sense of needing to hold space for that power. There's a sense of needing to welcome that personal power in. I'm seeing a lot of other people have welcomed your own personal power. And this is where you haven't even been welcoming your own power. So we're preparing in a new way of, instead of letting go, there's almost an embarrassment of your own power. It's like this collective doesn't know how powerful their words are. This collective doesn't know how to utilize and hold space for what their true authentic self is urging to put out in the world, because you haven't held space for it. It's almost as if I can see us wanting to say the thing, but not giving time, giving preparation, giving purification, setting the scene to do so. It's almost as if you have your script ready, but there is no stage to speak upon. That's just a visual I was getting there. And I love that we got the Dragon's Keeper, because we are in the Wood Dragon year, and that's all about growth in our personal power, growth in our majestic selves. And you're a majestic being. Do you know that? How often are we told we are majestic? It literally was just the other day I looked up the term majestic, because I've been conditioned to thinking majestic is some magical, out of this world concept. I even asked some of my closest friends, what does majestic mean to you? They said unicorns, fairy tale. Do you know what majestic means? Majestic means to show and have dignity and self-love. We have been conditioned, programmed to think this is some fairy tale, unattainable thing to be majestic, to show that we have love for ourselves, that we hold ourselves responsible for unconditional restraints. It's insane. It's pure madness, and we're getting out of it. We're getting out of it. But first, we're being prepared to hold space for our majestic selves, to hold space for our dignity, to hold space for being able to not only have self-care, self-love, but to show it to the world. How comfortable are you to show the world that you love yourself? And not in an ego, oh, if I do this, they'll like me more. No, in the I love and I respect myself so much to the point that others see my light. And I know this. I have a wisdom of holding space for this. That's how deep. That's what we're preparing for. We have selenite and willow spirits. So use your selenite this week, people, especially with this mini moon, second moon vibration. It is an asteroid that is coming into our gravitational pull It's being recognized as a mini moon. I feel like it's only being recognized as a moon because it is shifting our energy. It's shifting our waves. It's shifting the way we are emotionally understanding. We have energy in the third dimension. We're working with energy in the fourth dimension of time, and it's time to bring that energy to the 5D. It's time for this collective ascension because we need to do it together as a unit. So utilize your selenite. If you don't have selenite and you have quartz, use your quartz. You can program quartz to be any stone. So it doesn't matter if you do or you don't. Just a suggestion. Willow tree. I absolutely love this. If you follow me on YouTube, and I'm actually recording for YouTube at this very moment, so hi YouTube guys. I do have an Oghem for celestial divination, and I have a meditation for willow tree spirit. So this is beautiful. We are entering a new dimension together. And we're entering it with power. We're entering it with determination. We're entering it with our voice that is unshakable. How often do you tell yourself how amazing you are without wavering in fear or embarrassment? That's where we're getting prepared to do those things, to say those things, to speak those things, to move with that vibration and energy. Notice your dreams. I'm super stoked to see what is going to happen in the astral realm, and recognize how you can support others around you when you are encountering their spirit. So this is less of a, oh, let me physically help you do something, and more of a, oh, your spirit is low. You are a wounded spirit. I'm going to spiritually cleanse this area for myself, because naturally that is going to trickle onto you. Whether that person receives it or not, it's out of your hands. We're not meant to heal others. A person can only heal themselves. So this is where support is even looking a bit different. All right. That is our second Sunday reading. I hope you enjoyed. I do have personal second moon readings available online, so I never reach out to you. You're welcome to reach out to me if you are interested in that. But I want to take note, compost your emotions, compost your energy. Don't let any energy or emotion or situation go, because it's just going to come back for you to respond. You're very welcome. I appreciate everyone that was watching and assisting. So much love. My name's Erin Ryu. I'm a starseed healer, quantum life coach, and I'll be back for more, okay? Bye, guys.